Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu einem neuen Video auf unserem Kanal. Heute gibt es ein Interview mit Alfonso von Yotako. Yotako bietet ein Plugin für XD und Figma. Dieses kann direkt WordPress-Websites generieren. Dazu wollte ich natürlich mehr wissen und ich nehme euch in diesem Interview mit. Hello everyone, today I'm sitting here with Alfonso from Yotako. When I first heard what they are doing, I literally lost my mind because they created a plugin for XD and also for Figma, which creates a WordPress website out of your design. Alfonso, can you explain a bit more? Like, what does it do? Will there be a Gutenberg website from that, or how does it actually work?
Thanks for the introduction. Very happy to be here with you today. Yeah, it's exactly what we do. The plugin basically allows you to go from your designs in a few clicks to your WordPress website. You can have your own hosting with domains, CDN, SSL, all you need in just a few clicks. Or if you already have your own hosting, you can just download your design as a WordPress theme that you can use later on. So update it to your sites, modify it as you want, etc. And yeah, hopefully we can do a demo later, maybe for you all to see how it works.
Yeah, sure, we'll do that. First, how did you come up with this idea? I mean, it's quite original and still very obvious using WordPress because many websites use WordPress. How did you come to this idea?
Basically, we didn't. Our customers came with this idea. So we have been working in the design to code space since a few years already, and that was a problem that we already have as people working in this industry. And so we were providing some code from your design, snippets and everything. And some customers came to us saying, "Oh, I have the code now, but I'm not really a technical guy. I'm more of a UI UX designer, or even project manager using design tools. So many different profiles, and they really wanted us to help them to continue with the process. So we did a lot of research. We understood that people were interested in having a solution that goes really, until the end of the process. And so it was obvious for us that that was the way to go. So WordPress is the big actor. The 4 pages out of 10 have a WordPress behind the scenes. They acknowledge for 43% of the websites worldwide. So it's really the big target, a huge market. And so for us, it was obvious to release this new plugin, not stop at the code level, but going beyond that, and really help all our users as they were requesting.
That sounds great. When I first heard about Yotako, I think you only talked about XD. You now added Figma. What would you say? What is your state of production? Are you still in beta, or is it already fit for production sites? Or what would you describe it? How far along are you?
Yeah, it really is already out of beta. We should remove the beta tag at some point. The reason we are keeping it is because we add some very great features, like some AI detection that I can probably show you later as well. And so we still gather feedback for that. But yeah, we already had customers saying, yeah, it's not beta anymore. So we should remove the tag as well. So yeah, you can totally use it for production. We have customers using it in production as well in the WordPress sites. So yeah, there's no problem for that.
Okay, so when I asked my colleagues what I should ask you, they asked the question that every software user asks: what are the limitations? What can't you do? Is there, for example, animation? Is that possible, or what are things that are not yet possible?
So animations are currently in our roadmap. So they will be supported relatively soon. But not for all the design tools. So for Figma, it appears, it is expected to appear first. For XD, we don't have access to animation information from Adobe XD yet. So as soon as Adobe releases this information, it would be also available for you in the design. But yeah, most of the limitations probably the biggest was animations right now. But again, it's something in the roadmap. And then we're working on better support for WordPress. Some of our users are asking for full support for Gutenberg. and these kind of things. So right now you have a native HTML, CSS, PHP theme as a classical WordPress themes as if you develop it by hand. But of course, a better integration with Gutenberg is also in our roadmap as one of our priorities, looking at what our customers are asking us for. And yeah, I would say this is the main two things, but you can totally, of course, use any other people. For instance, we have people that uses plugins, third-party plugins in WordPress to add some features here and there, or to manage the forms. Of course. So you can rather do everything right now. But of course, the more support we provide, the better for the users. The less of a barrier it would be as well.
Sounds great. Also sounds like you're not running out of work.
Yeah.
Because
That's
it's
actually the problem. Yeah.
involving as well, yeah. Is there a public roadmap people can look at if they're interested, or how can people keep up to date?
Yeah, we plan to publish a public roadmap in our community forum. So we started to collect feedback in the community forum. It's community.yotaco.io. And I will let you the link in the description
Great, we
laterwards.
can put it in the description, yeah.
Sure. And the idea is to really gather feedback, so help our community to drive the roadmap as well. So because now we have different channels from which we are gathering feedback directly from the plugins, or also live chat in the website. So questionnaires also that are integrated during the process when you are building. And so we collect all of this. But we really want to make it publicly available for our customers to say, okay, I want to vote for this feature because for me it's more important. And for us, it really makes sense to work on what our customers really need. Yeah.
Mhm. Sounds very interesting. Maybe let's switch to a screen sharing session so you can really show how it looks and feels and works. If you have the time, it would be great to just look into Yotako itself.
Okay, awesome. Give me a moment. I'm gonna.
Maybe
Okay,
for all
so
the viewers as a comment, we decided to show you the Figma version because it's a bit more elaborated on the AI features, but it works quite similarly with XD as well. So that's maybe important for you to know.
so in Adobe XD, it's exactly the same process. You have the marketplace with the plugins. I'm gonna download try from this URL, so you can look for Figma to WordPress in the community, Figma community, and then just click on try it out, and this will pop up your Figma window, in which you have the plugins menu. Okay, it's open. Yeah, it's open my desktop version of Figma, which is also good. Okay, awesome. So yeah, this is a design that we provide as a playground, so you can play with it. And it's basically 2 pages with 2 different resolutions, desktop and mobile. And if I go to the menu here, I have my plugin available. So I'm gonna, for this video, I'm gonna show you something new. I'm gonna use some version that I have locally installed, but it's exactly the same for you. So yeah, the first thing is to keep in touch. So I'm gonna just add my email here in case I need some support. And then yeah, I'm gonna clear all the data settings. So everything from scratch, exactly. Because it was already pre-selected from some demos we did the other day as well. Okay, so the very first step is very easy to use. Conceptually, I just only need to do to tell the plugin what pages do I need to publish online, or as a theme I can download, because this design is already curated. But usually you work with some variations, some different pages, and you just select the ones that are finished, right? So I'm gonna start with my main page. So it's this main page here, created by a designer, which is called Lucky, which is amazing. I will add this page as my main page. I'm gonna also add this as a mobile resolution. I select here and I add it on the left sidebar, right? I'm gonna add a second page just for the sake of the demo. So I select these 2 and I say this 2 is another page. And normal page. I'm not entering into the details about post page now, but yeah, I have my 2 pages now, but I want to publish online or again, download as a theme. Okay. I continue to step 2, and then this is one of the things I'm going to show you later, the AI assistant. For now, let's skip this. And the idea is, okay, I'm going to create a WordPress theme out of this. So I want some elements in WordPress to be available for me to change them, to modify them. And so I can tell Yotako what elements are these here for me to be able to retrieve them online in the WordPress dashboard. I'm going to show you this with a theme. So for instance, let's say I have this header here. I'm going to mark this as a header, click and click, easy. I have a header menu with about services, some common menus for this website. I'm going to add the header menu here, and that's it. So I have now one header selected for my page. I can do the same with the footer, post blocks, buttons, whatever I need. Just to, for the sake of the demo, to make it short, I'm going to just keep one element. So continue. The plugin is telling me, hey, if you don't select any others, you won't be able to find them, like dynamically in WordPress. So to change it, of course, I know I'm okay for that because it's just for demo purposes. So continue without selecting. And now I just double check what I have done. So this is the first page. This is the mobile version, just for verification purposes, right? This is my header. That's it. And then my second page here as well with the mobile version. And that's it. I'm fine with that. I click on continue. I can share the link if I want Yotako to help me with my design, or if I have any questions, they can have a look at the design and, help me to do things in a different way, or we are happy to help. So I'm going to just to create my website. And this is where the magic happens, really. Now, behind the scenes, we are basically analyzing your design, having a look at how everything looks like. We're going to retrieve, for instance, all the images that you have in your design. That typically, when you're designing, you have a very high, super heavy image for super incredible resolution, but this is sometimes not optimal for website because you need, fast loading times in your site. So we're going to retrieve all the images. We're going to prepare them for, web format for the most optimal experience for your users. And for that, we are going to upload all your assets. And this is the first step you are seeing here. And then once this is done, our technology is going to able to detect everything, trying to optimize, write the code really as if it was a human person developing the code behind the scenes, and prepare everything as a WordPress theme for you. Then it's going to deploy a real WordPress instance online for you to test. So you don't need to pay nothing yet. So you just have really an impression of what you really can do with this. And so you will see a preview, you will see everything is online. You can go to the WordPress dashboard, you can modify everything, have a taste of what you can do. And then if you're happy, you can continue with the process and, publish it online on your domain or download it as a theme. So because there is deployment behind, we also take care of everything for you. So certificates, SSL, security, CDN for fastest access for your customers. We set up your domain as well. So you just need to tell us which domain you need, and we prepare everything behind the scenes. Depending on how many pages you have and how complex your design is, of course, uploading everything can take more or less time. Yeah, so this is the preview has been finished. I just click on preview button, and I see this is online. This is my website running online on this domain here you see on the left, and I can see. I close this again. No more feedback, and yeah, everything is there. Everything is really looking super great. If you look at the code, for instance, you will see that all the overlays, all the overflows, everything is really treated perfectly, like in rows, in columns, as I would do as a real professional front-end developer. And then I can check also the different resolutions. This is the mobile one, the mobile version of this page. I can check my other pages. I go to the second page, for instance. Everything is here. The fonts as well are prepared for you in a specific CDN for fonts. My footer is there. Everything is there. Also for the mobile version. And then if I click here on the WordPress dashboard button, I get automatically authenticated into the WordPress dashboard. So I can really see what I can do. And this is exactly as if I go to one of the hosting plans, right? So I would see this WordPress that you already guys know, dashboard, and I can go to themes, appearance, themes, and I see my theme just generated right now. So the default ones by WordPress, and then Yutako one. I can customize it, and here we go. Everything is there. And so we added the header, if you remember. So let's play with that. In my menu, I have this about services, pricing, and blog. And then let's play with that. For instance, let's change the order of these two. So it would be about pricing, services, blog. So I just publish it online. And then I go back to the preview, services, pricing. I refresh, and it's pricing services. So everything is really dynamic. I just need to tack things behind the scenes. And now this time, I'm going to let the AI assistant to have a look at all the elements for me. Instead of doing manually what I have done for the header and for all the elements, I can do it as well. It's a very easy process, but I can use this AI assistant as well to pre-select all the elements that the AI identifies for me automatically. And of course, everything is going to be there for me to check. I can double check that everything, okay, this is the footer as I wanted. And I can, of course, change everything as well. Let's say I want an image to be clickable as a button. I can go and say, no, this is not an image. Just select this as a button. As I said for the header before, select everything, modify everything manually, right? Okay, analysis completed. We click on step 2, and here we have all the elements that the AI detected for us in our design. For instance, I can click on the header, and I see I have a header menu. Let's have a look at what it is. Okay, perfect. Sounds good. I have 2 footer menus here. Let's double check what he detected. So I go all the way down, and here is the first one. And also here's the second one. Sounds good. What else do we have? Some forms. Let's have a look at this one. Which one it is? Oh, okay, cool. We have one input field here with another one here and another one here, all in the same form. That's very good. Yeah, it's pretty much it. So now I can continue adding the stuff, verifying everything, or just continue and follow the process that we already described in the demo that we did before.
Thank you so much, Alfonso, for showing us all the features and this run through. I'm quite impressed how fast it works. Also with the AI feature, I'm quite excited to test it out myself. Yeah, so if anyone of our viewers and readers wants to try it out, how can they try it for free? Or you mentioned the promo. Can you tell us how we can try Yotako?
Sure. So for Adobe XD users, you can find the plugin is called WordPress for Adobe XD, and you can look for it. Just write in the name in the marketplace, or looking for Iotaco in the marketplace. It will appear right there. And you follow the natural process for any other plugins. You just install it in XD, and steps 1, 2, 3. Super easy to use. And Figma is exactly the same. Instead of marketplace, you go to the Figma community. You can find the links also probably in the video description below at the end. And again, you click on try it out. It opens your Figma. You have the plugin already ready to use. And again, steps 1, 2, 3, and you're done. Yeah. And about the promo code, we're happy to give this promo to all the readers of Blog to celebrate this opportunity. Also celebrate this AI launch that we are doing for detection on your designs. So the promo code would be called AI Celebrate 50 altogether, and it would give you 50% off for all the plans. So hosting plans, including domain, and design plans if you need just to download your themes as well, and for a limited period of time. So of course, write us with any questions at hello@yotaco.io, or come to our community platform at community.yotaco.io to share your things, designs, what you are doing, and any ideas and feedback that you may have.
Great. Thank you so much, Alfonso, for showing us around, telling us what you are doing. I'm pretty sure that our viewers are amazed and they want to try it out. So thanks for taking your time to speak with us, and maybe until the next time.
Nice to you again, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Danke, dass du auch heute wieder dabei warst. Ich hoffe, das Video hat dir gefallen. Wenn du auch beim nächsten Mal wieder dabei sein willst, dann drück unbedingt die Glocke und abonniere diesen Kanal. Schau vielleicht auch mal vorbei auf unserem Blog auf www.publishing.blog. Bis zum nächsten Mal.